Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, the first biological daughter of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, is making headlines across the media after being spotted showing affectionate gestures with her dancer friend, Keone Rose. The image of the two enjoying a cheerful lunch in a public setting isn't just a simple story of friendship. A particular moment, when Keone sat on top of a car, gently brushing Shiloh's hair as she stood below, has sparked speculation about a romantic relationship between the two young women. Reports suggest that Shiloh and Keone met while taking dance classes together. Their shared passion for dance quickly became a bond, drawing them closer. With many shared interests and personalities in common, their connection has only increased the public's curiosity. Shiloh's gender expression from a young age. This isn't the first time Shiloh has made headlines regarding her gender expression. From a very young age, Shiloh attracted attention with her strong tomboy style, short haircuts, and boyish clothing. At one point, rumors that Shiloh wanted to transition became a hot topic. However, instead of explaining or attempting to please the public, Shiloh chose silence, allowing the attention to naturally subside. This might be a lesson she learned from her parents, celebrities who, despite constant media scrutiny, have always maintained their own composure and authenticity. However, no one expected Shiloh to surprise everyone with a dramatic transformation. At a family event, she appeared in a feminine long dress with smooth flowing hair, leading many to believe she had found her most authentic self. But not long after, she switched gears again, returning to her familiar tomboy image, even shaving her head. These unexpected changes have only made the public more curious about the path Shiloh is choosing for herself. The question lingers, could this be the final version of Shiloh? Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, the first biological daughter of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, is making headlines across the media after being spotted showing affectionate gestures with her dancer friend. However, no one expected Shiloh to surprise everyone with a dramatic transformation. At a family event, she appeared in a feminine long dress with smooth flowing hair, leading many to believe she had found her most authentic self. But not long after, she switched gears again, returning to her familiar tomboy image, even shaving her head. These unexpected changes have only made the public more curious about the path Shiloh is choosing for herself. The question lingers, could this be the final version of Shiloh? Recently, Shiloh has once again become the center of attention after being spotted with Keone Rose, a fellow dancer of the same age. The two are frequently seen together, from dance classes to casual meetups. One particular moment has caused a stir online: the growing attention surrounding the relationship between Shiloh and Keone Rose. The intimate images of the two girls enjoying a meal together in public and the gentle gesture of Keone brushing Shiloh's hair have led to many questions. Is this simply a deep friendship, or is it a sign of a romantic relationship? Keone is not only a friend, but also Shiloh's perfect partner in their shared passion for dance. They met in dance class and quickly became close due to their similar interests and personalities. With Keone, Shiloh seems to have found a companion not just in art but in life as well. The close gestures between Shiloh and Keone have sparked speculation about a possible same-sex relationship. However, Shiloh remains silent, offering no explanation. This silence not only protects her privacy but also affirms that she doesn't feel the need to explain or satisfy anyone's curiosity. Whether the relationship between Shiloh and Keone evolves beyond friendship remains to be seen, but this story raises important questions. Is society truly ready to embrace non-traditional relationships without judgment? And is the younger generation, like Shiloh, creating a new standard for love and connection, where all boundaries are being broken? Born into one of the most powerful families in Hollywood, Shiloh not only faces personal pressure, but also the immense shadow cast by her famous parents. Imagine the scene of Angelina Jolie, a strong woman we've long admired, holding back tears as she watches her daughter, Shiloh, step into adulthood with a bold decision. On May 27, 2024, Shiloh turned 18, and without hesitation, she quickly filed for a name change, officially removing the Pitt surname from her identity. This wasn't just a legal formality. It was like an earthquake within the Jolie-Pitt family, sparking questions about the father-daughter relationship that was once thought to be so strong. Why would a child who had once been close to her father choose to sever that bond? This act is more than personal. It echoes the events that unfolded before, when Maddox, the eldest son, made a similar choice upon starting college in South Korea. Pax, Zahara, and even Vivian have shown signs of creating distance from Brad Pitt. Each child in the family seems to be quietly rewriting their own story. And with this decisive act, Shiloh appears to be leading a family revolution. Shiloh filed her petition just days after her 18th birthday, indicating that this was a carefully considered decision. Continuous announcements appeared in the Los Angeles Times for 4 weeks, a mandatory step in the name change process. Could this be merely a personal rebellion or a sign of an irreparable rift within the Jolie-Pitt family? During Shiloh's childhood, the image of Brad Pitt with his young daughter was a symbol of warmth and happiness. From park strolls to public appearances, their father-daughter relationship was once considered the gold standard of Hollywood. But since Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's divorce in 2016, what has happened? Shiloh no longer appears with her father at major events. The last memorable appearance might have been in 2014 at the premiere of Unbroken, the film directed by Angelina Jolie. A decade has passed, and the distance between them has become increasingly noticeable. Brad once shared that he always tried to be the best father he could be, but the long legal battles and post-divorce tensions seem to have left deep scars. This raises the question, did Shiloh feel abandoned during the critical years of her coming of age? From the image of a dream family to the silent tears of Angelina, Shiloh chose to remain silent in front of the media, but her actions seem to be telling a story of deep hurt and rebellion. Angelina Jolie, the devoted mother who has always stood by her children, is likely the central figure in this transformation. The images of her attending events with her children, whether it's Zahara at Spelman College or Shiloh in dance classes, make one thing clear. Jolie is not just a Hollywood star, but also a determined and resilient mother. However, Shiloh's actions have brought tears to Jolie's eyes. Could this be the disappointment of not being able to heal the father-daughter relationship? Or is it the terror of a mother witnessing her child grow up but choosing a path filled with challenges? Angelina once said, "Trust is the most important thing in love, whether it's romantic love or family love." The question is, will this love and trust be enough to heal the family wounds? What will Jolie do to balance her love for her children and the complexities in her relationship with Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt, once a symbol of the ideal father, now finds himself isolated within his own family. Looking back, the signs of fracture have been present for a long time, from the distance between Maddox and Pax to the personal decisions made by Zahara and Vivian. Not just an administrative step, it was a statement. A statement that she chose to stand by her mother, to create a completely separate identity from her father. Sources close to Brad reveal that he feels completely devastated. Shiloh's action not only broke his heart, but also raised the question, how can this relationship be mended when his children seem to be drifting further apart? Shiloh Jolie-Pitt is not just a young girl discovering herself. She is a symbol for the younger generation of freedom and the courage to live authentically. In an era where prejudices still exist, Shiloh is challenging every mold, asserting her value without needing validation from anyone. While Shiloh's future may continue to be full of surprises, one thing is certain. This young woman has been and continues to be an inspiration to millions, not just because she is the daughter of two Hollywood icons, but because she dares to live with strength and freedom.